until you callous over the victim's mentality that the world is out to get you because of you are the only, you gotta change that shit, man.
Yeah, but you don't understand my life, dude.
I get that mentality. I once had that mentality, that no one understands what the fuck I'm going through. And if you keep that mentality, you're gonna stay in the same exact spot that you're in.
You may have suffered racial inequality. You may have suffered gender inequality. You may have been born in Bangladesh. You may have been born, you know what I mean? Like, you may have had your uncle rape you every single day as a child. That's fucked up. I'm not denying it. But where you place the blame is where the power goes. If you blame the parent, you blame the uncle, you blame your race, and I know I'm going to get a lot of heat on that because I'm a white guy.
That's real shit.
But the thing is that, like, if you blame that, then it means that that's where you put the power.
Yeah.
And so it's like, that 100%, I know it 100% may be true, comma, so what?
Everybody's going through shit. So when people get this mentality of like, you don't understand me, you can throw a fucking rock to someone that can understand you if they're willing to break themselves down and stop hiding.
I gotta show people that life is calling to you. You need to deliver something to life. Because as long as you're waiting for somebody to take care of you, then you're always the victim. You're always waiting. Whereas if you think that I'm here to deliver something to life, I have a responsibility to life to give something, not just get something.
To be unhappy about something is very reasonable. To complain about something is reasonable. To complain and be unhappy and not do anything about it is stupid. It is being a victim. And I know you, my friend, are not a victim.
And so wherever you point the finger of blame is where the power goes. Until eventually it points at your chest, that's when the first day of your like real life begins. Because you're like, you know what? All these things happen. I had all of these things that were unequal or unfair or whatever you want to call it. The terrible uncle thing, horrible, comma.
I'm still here.
You're still there.
That little thing will eat away at you. When you wish that this wouldn't have happened, or you wish you would have made a different decision, you complain about it, you blame, other people, you blame the circumstances, and you get eaten up by that stuff.
Take it off. Stop looking at everyone else saying that it's their fault and point that fucking finger back at you and say, what can I do?
You got to stop with all this I can't catch a break bullshit. All the time you're complaining, you could be instead hustling. You could be instead chasing your dream. You could be instead figuring out what you're doing wrong, trying to improve certain aspects of your life, getting your shit together, reading a book, meditating, something, fucking something. But this I can't catch a break shit is not helping anybody, and it pushes everybody away from you.
You guys are gonna fucking lose your whole fucking lives. You're never gonna fucking win. You're never gonna beat that drum of being a victim loud enough to make a difference for your fucking life. Right. It'll never happen. And you guys, dude, if that's you right now, you better wake the fuck up. Because you'll spend your whole life beating that fucking drum and you will get nothing for it.
I know I can't control everything, but I can control how I respond to it. I know bad things happen, and I could sit there and blame other people. I could wish that it didn't win a different way. I could wish that it would have never happened. I could wish I would have made a different decision. All those things.
Fuck, I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it. Look where I was born. Look, God screwed me. Blah, blah, motherfucker, I'm talking to you. You can make it.
You've got a heavy load of suffering to bear, and a fair bit of it's going to be unjust. So what are you going to do about it? Accept it voluntarily, and try to transform as a consequence. That's the right answer.
You went through it because you could, and you come out better, and people can learn from you, and this can help somebody else. And I just have to remind myself of those things, because you do get caught up in the why me, and like, look at everyone else.
Listen, I'm not saying that you should internalize everything. But I am saying if you're the dude that complains and adopts this victim mindset, but you don't do anything about it, then you deserve the suffering that you're experiencing.